Well, hello. My name is Daddy-O, and I am an Uber driver and sometime on YouTube. Hey, listen, this video is only for Uber riders. If you're an Uber driver, do not watch this video. Turn it off right now. I'm going to give you a second to get out of here. All right? This video is only for Uber riders. All right. All the drivers gone? Here we go. Hey, listen, riders. If you haven't noticed, right now it's kind of dicey out here for drivers. And I know you have to know that the gas prices have gotten to be, in some cases for drivers, it's not manageable. I get comments from drivers that are talking about, a lot of them have quit. There's a guy that's actually keeping me a running update of what's going on in his area. Drivers are quitting because of gas prices. If you have a way, if it's possible, if the driver has given you a good ride and you're satisfied with the service in the vehicle, everything was okay, give them a couple extra dollars if you can. All right. Tips really go a long way for a lot of drivers, especially with the gas prices the way they are now. Drivers need a little help. You need to keep as many as you can until Uber, they just bought whatever, made arrangements for to purchase 50,000 autonomous vehicles. They're wanting to go electric. A lot of the drivers out here that are still using gas, they're having a hard time, and they are quitting. All right, in large numbers. So if you can, riders, just give them an extra little tip. I mean, even if you don't do it on the app, throw them down a couple of dollars or something on the ride. Just show a little bit of appreciation for them hanging in. Try to give them a little extra gas money if you can. Just show a little appreciation. That's what it's about out here. These guys that are hanging on, they're not making a whole lot. A lot of them. I mean, a lot of drivers are not making a whole lot of money. And they need a little boost every now and then. So if you can, just throw them down a couple of dollars, because this is not going to end anytime soon. And a lot of them are looking at the future, weeks, months. If they're paying attention to the news and what's going on, and they're starting to come to the realization that this is not going to end anytime soon. And in fact, it's going to go higher. So the guys out here that are using gas vehicles, they're definitely having a little harder time. So if you can, throw them what you can, show a little appreciation, give them a little pat on the back, on the shoulder, a little pat on the shoulder there. Just let them know that, they're appreciated. A little bit of that goes a long ways. It really does. Now, if you get any information off this channel, I don't ask for this a lot. The channel is growing. I think I just went over 2,800 subscribers. Didn't expect that. Daddy-O's had all kind of stuff going on the past couple of weeks, so he's been taking care of business. And I've been staying damn busy. All right. So, but yeah, with what's going on, it's not going to end if you're paying attention. I pay attention, I tell you. So you don't have to. It's not going to end anytime soon. We're over $4 a gallon. Some of them are trying to hang just under it. The cheaper stations are, but the name brand stations, they're right at the $4 and over in places. So, and they're just trying to hold back as best they can, because it is going to go much higher. This is not ending anytime soon. Screwball has screwed us. All right. I don't know how to put it without really getting political here, but it really has affected, just like it's going to affect the airline situation with fuel for the airlines. It's already affected the trucking industry in mass. So that's why our prices are going to be going up. That's a lot of what's going on if you're not paying attention. I'm sure you are, though. But yeah, I'm talking about to the riders today, basically. You need to please help us a little bit. That's what these Uber drivers are out here for. They need to make a little extra money, of course. And if you can, help them today. Pay them a little extra. That's what this video was basically about today, because I'm getting so many comments from people talking about more people in their area that they know of, drivers, are quitting. That they can't do it no more. They're not going to do it no more. And if they're driving gas, it's really hurting them. And you guys that are doing Uber Eats, if you're paying attention and you're a DoorDasher, I don't know how you're hanging on. I've done that before, and I know that that's a tough road to travel, trying to make a living off of DoorDash and Uber Eats. There's not a whole lot of tip money involved in that. And the reason I switched over and started doing the Uber is because you can make some good tips if you know how to play it. And guys need to just pay attention out here. This is not going to end anytime soon. Be prepared. Let me know in the comments what's going on in your area. Gas prices. I've asked for that before. Give me some gas prices. What's going on in your area? You probably have noticed they're trying to hang on to a price and keep it down in some places under $4 in my area. I've heard from people it's $5 and $6 in their area. That's why riders. That's what this video is supposed to be about. That's how hard it is for these drivers, because some of them, there's drivers out here I know of that only make, $50 to $75, $100 a day in their areas. That's not a whole lot, and it's not enough to keep some drivers staying on, and that's why they're quitting, especially with the prices all of a sudden jump. $1 a gallon, they're using $10, $15. There goes 2 or 3 rides. Some of these drivers only get $3, $4 a ride, if you don't understand riders. Some of these rides out here that you're seeing, that you're paying, the price that you're paying for Uber is not the price that the drivers are getting. It's less than half of whatever you're paying, and that can be screwy too. Doesn't always mean that. All right, so you guys can. I am on, aren't I? Yeah. I had to do a mic check right there because that happens. Sometimes the old mic will be not on, and I'll get halfway through a video, and there you go. I look over there and go, is that even on? That happened before so many times. But riders, please, please, please help the drivers. Okay? Help them out a little bit because they need help out here. It's not an easy road being an Uber driver. You have to play it to the hilt. And some drivers, God bless them, aren't making a whole lot. All right. But they're trying. They're trying. They're going to try to take care of you. I'm stammering right here because I was trying to stretch this video a little bit, and I don't know why. I'm going to let it go. All right. Because I just want to talk to riders, because I'm seeing so many comments from people talking about drivers in their area. 5 had quit here. 3 more had quit down here. Drivers, they're just saying, I can't do it. And these are only the ones I'm hearing from. So if I'm hearing from these few, I know they're in mass somewhere else, also. These are more northern states I'm hearing from right now. I know in California, Arizona. There are other states I'm not hearing from. I heard something earlier, a day or so ago, from Las Vegas, something that was going on in Vegas. So anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go with that. Riders, pay attention, please, and pay the drivers. Help them out. Drivers, you should have been watching this anyway. Damn it. Guys, have a good afternoon, good evening. Bye.